Good morning, everybody. My name is Leonardo Redavid, and I'm the founder of Redavid Salon Product. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great this morning. What are we going to talk about this morning? Well, I was thinking about it last night, and I was thinking, what can I talk about? And, we've been talking about, about getting back to work, keeping positive, never giving up. Everything is going to be all right. This is going to pass. But then something really hit me last night, and I'm like, okay, this is it. How do you stop your mind? And you're thinking, Leo, what the heck? Stopping my mind? I don't want my mind to stop. I won't be able to do anything. But where I'm coming from, I want you to stop your mind of that monkey chatter going on in your head. For example, oh my God, I don't know where the money's gonna come from. I don't know what's gonna happen to my salon. I don't know how I'm gonna afford the kids. I don't know if, my mortgage is gonna get paid. The monkey chatter is just going like crazy right now. And I've gone through it. We have millions invested, and it's just sitting around. And I'm thinking, I gotta start putting all that monkey chatter and stopping my mind from thinking all that negative energy that really doesn't do me any good, and it won't do you any good. And then you're gonna say, Leo, how do I stop this monkey chatter going in my mind? I know that we talked about meditation and taking nice bath. If you can go for a walk, go take for a walk. Those are all absolutely great tools. But the best tool that you actually have is your mind. This is the time to practice how to stop your mind from doing all that crazy negative creativity that it does. And believe me, it goes nuts in there. It's like, spinning around, and it's going everywhere. It's like drunk, So I want you to really stop it. And the way that you stop it is by talking to it. The way that you stop it is by telling your mind, number one, that you're wonderful. And you gotta mean it. And you gotta go deep inside your soul and really mean it, that you're gonna tell the mind to stop it. You gotta tell the mind that this is no good for me. You gotta tell the mind, we're not gonna accomplish anything the way we're thinking. You have to start being the boss. You have to start taking control of that mind. That mind is so tricky. It'll go in, you'll start thinking in one way, all of a sudden it will take you the other way. So you have to be the driver of your mind. Never let your mind take control. You have to take control of your mind. And by the way that you do it is by talking to it. If you have to be in front of a mirror and start talking to it and start saying, listen, we're not going to go anywhere with this. And you believe it or not, it always goes to the same stuff. And you know what it is. It could be whatever, that you're going through life. It'll always take you to the same place. It's time right now, you have some time to really kind of start, making your mind more healthier. Because having a shop, cutting hair, being creative, you already have that. I'll be honest with you. You really have that. And you notice I'm not even talking about my Redavid hair care product. I just care about you guys. I just want you guys to have an unbelievable mind, because once you have that unbelievable mind, the world is yours. Even if the world is stopped, you can actually make it go faster and open it up. So you gotta be able to stop your mind from going to those crazy places that it doesn't do you any good whatsoever. You have to talk to it every day. If you practice every day, remember I was telling you, you look in the mirror, tell yourself how wonderful and beautiful you are, and everything's gonna be all right. There's no difference. What happens is you start practice your mind to stop the monkey chattering that goes in, it'll get better and better. You need help to make the mind stop. Go for it. I highly recommend it to anybody that mind is going absolutely crazy right now. Please reach out for some help. There's lots of it out there. There's lots of it, and you just have to search it. And you know, I bet you that you have a client right now that, you know, works with energy, works with love, works with your mind, works with your feelings. Reach out to that person and say, hey, you know, I'm going through a rough time. My mind, I can't stop it. It's just going absolutely insane. Reach out to that customer. I reached out to a customer of mine one time. I was going through a really rough patch in my life. It was the best thing that I ever did. So please let that pride and ego just fall off the side, because it won't do you any good. When you reach out, you actually are more powerful, and you're a lot stronger physically, emotionally, mentally. It's going to open up so many new areas that you can learn about your mind. The mind is a beautiful thing when it's put in place. The mind is actually could be your enemy if it's not put in its place. And the only person that could put that mind in your place, it's yours. You have control of your feelings, your emotion, everything. You are the power. You are amazing with your mind, and you have to practice. You got to practice every day. I know that it's really hard. It doesn't take much. You'll know that little seed comes in your mind, and all of a sudden it starts to sprout, and it's like starts to say, you're not going to have a good day today because I can tell you're not feeling great. And all of a sudden it starts to sprout, and then from there it starts to go, I don't know if your hair really looks good today. I don't know if that dress really looks great. I don't know if that shirt really goes with that suit. And all of a sudden it starts to really branch out. As soon as you see that little, feelings coming in, that's the time that you got to tell it, no, not today. I got better things to do. Not today. I gotta go. I really gotta go. I gotta go to work. I wanna give my customer the best service. I wanna give all my loved ones the best love. I wanna be happy. I wanna really enjoy my day. And I don't wanna feel tired. I don't wanna feel depressed. I don't wanna feel totally out of joint. That's when you start working with the mind. That's when you start feeding it. You gotta feed that mind. You gotta be able to stop it. And that's how you stop your mind, is by telling it to stop it. It's really simple. If you noticed, I keep things very simple and I keep it very basic. Those are the foundation. When they build a building, they still have to put the foundation. I haven't seen a building from the top down yet. So we have to really stay down to earth. What's happening right now in the world is kind of bringing us back to basics, and I love it. I'm a very basic person, except when I'm cutting hair. I don't, I like to have some fun. Sorry guys, I had to throw it in there. You gotta make sure that you're in control of your mind, because it becomes a habit. When you don't have control of it, you will react to it, and it just takes you in a I've seen so many people. I've seen people like getting up in the morning and feeling great. By the middle of the day, they're like already all flustered, but they were doing the same thing, and then all of a sudden it's like they went crazy. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about that. That was all the mind just constructing. And then that, he went with it. Where I want you to stop your mind from starting all that monkey chattering, all that negative, energy. You're an amazing human being. We have so much beautiful energy, and we just haven't tapped in. Because if you really start working with energy, you're gonna find that so many other people, have you ever come across a person that, you sit down and all of a sudden you start cutting that person's hair, and all of a sudden you can actually feel, that person energy is just so comforting, it's just so chill. And I'm thinking, man, I want some of that. Because he's actually in the moment. And that's the whole thing about stopping your mind, is by being in the moment and really enjoying what's going on. How many times we've gone for dinner? And I'm laughing because we go for dinner and we go to the most amazing place. You order your dinner, but you're not present. You're everywhere else. Your mind is thinking about work and the kids and this and that. And, yes, you order a nice dinner, the food is good, but you're not in that moment having that dinner. I can promise you, we've been inside for so long now, and when we go for our first dinner out, oh my God, that food is gonna taste so beautiful. We're gonna be drooling when we have dinner, because we missed it, because we're gonna be in the moment. You gotta stop your mind, everyone, from doing the monkey chattering. It just goes everywhere. I've had it. I worked on it for a long time. I will be writing a book. Right now, I'm just giving you little bits about Leonardo. I know what it's like having that monkey chattering 24/7. And my life was not that great. Some of my relatives, they're probably, listening to this right now, and they're probably thinking, that's not Leo. That's not the Leo that we used to know. Well, because I didn't like living my life with all that monkey chattering. It was depressing. It brought anger. It didn't bring a really good life. And I was blessed to be able to work on it. And, it was probably the hardest part of my life, be able to make the mind stop and be in the moment. I'm so happy right now. This is the first time in my life that I am truly happy. I haven't been happy in a long time. Everything was about work and try to make money. I worked hard, I made money, I've gone broke, I made money, gone broke. this time is I'm doing it because I'm in the moment, and it's brought so many beautiful things. It's brought me here to you, and that is so wonderful for me to be able to share a little bit of my feelings, a little bit of my experience. And I really know about the beauty industry, and I know how to deal with customers, and I know how to deal with you guys. Please stop your mind from going crazy. Stop your mind for putting negative thoughts into you. Stop your mind for telling you that you're not worth it. Stop your mind for telling you that you're gonna quit. Stop your mind for not loving somebody. Stop your mind for not being happy. Stop your mind from not being you. You guys with me? I love you guys, man. This is it. This is the time. Let's work on something. If you're watching, if you're listening, I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's because you need it, I need it, we need it. This is the time from one human being to another to really love each other and really help and be honest with each other. What's there to lose? There's absolutely nothing to lose except, number one, you're going to get a friend. You're going to get a hug when we can hug. Oh my God. Marco and I, we're huggers. When we go into these corporate meetings, they're like, whoa, what's going on, And then all of a sudden, after we do the meeting, they're like, oh my God, Marco and Leo, they're really nice guys. And we are. Marco and I were working hard. My whole team is working hard for you. We are putting an amazing manual together for all of you when you go back to work. How to really follow that manual and really have a wonderful start of your business. But we're going to put a lot of beautiful things that I'm talking about right now. Manuals, it's all numbers and it's all times. Once you follow it, it's absolutely as easy as, brushing your teeth, okay? Where I want you to be cool with it is how to stop your mind and being in the moment. When everything around you is just going absolutely crazy and you're standing right in the middle of that storm, you won't get blown away. Please work on stopping your mind by, number one, giving it some love. Number two, really mean it. Really, really mean it. Really put your hands on your mind and tell it that I love you, and together we can accomplish anything. Love is absolutely the most wonderful thing. We have gone away from it. Love comes very temporarily right now, where I want you to think of love more long term. And I think that's really what's happening right now into this world, that we're starting to feel more and appreciate more and grow more. And we're going to be able to give a lot more love into this world. We're in incredible times right now, and I can feel it. I've always kind of felt energy, and I was talking to Marco, and we talked about this, and I heard Bill Gates the other day, and I'm like, I was thinking that was going to happen. Make sure that you love yourself. Start there. You got to get a tattoo on it. You got to put a ring on your finger to remind yourself. Go for it. Stop your mind from destroying you. Stop your mind for stopping that creativity that you got. Love. Give it love. The more love you give it, the more it's gonna give it to you. But more you practice, the more you're gonna diffuse that monkey chattering, and you're gonna stop your mind from going absolutely insane. That's all I got today. Stop your mind from thinking the worst. Give it some love. Really hug it. Put it on. Use your energy to stop that mind from telling you that that's not going to happen and everything is going to be the worst. I want you to tell your mind that we're going to flourish again. We're going to love each other, and we're going to be one. Think of it that you got two people in you. All of a sudden, they're getting together, and you got two beautiful minds just cruising like you've never cruised before. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. God bless you. Ciao.